Today's Spotlight on Naperville is brought to you by the Cosley Zoo, a pretty wild place in the heart of DuPage County. Just tuning in, you're watching Spotlight on Naperville, Community That Cares. I'm Nancy Wearsome, and we are going to close our show today with Naperville Cares. Always a joy to see you on. Janet, the Executive Director.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Janet Derrick, Executive Director of Naperville Cares, and Angela Bender is with us again, the Marketing and Communications Associate.
Yes.
So good to have you, Angela.
Thank you.
And Maria McTarnigan, the Program Manager. So good to have you, Maria.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to start by bragging on you a little bit, that you are the Naperville Chamber Small Business of the Year winner for the not-for-profit category.
Thank you. Yeah, we were very excited to win that.
So
It's
what
really,
a well-deserved honor.
Thank you.
So congratulations to you.
That's really a tribute to the past and present board members and all our volunteers that have put so much into CARES. So.
Well, and I know all of you do too, so that is wonderful. Well, let's just do a little look at all the things you're doing for the community. Give us a couple of highlights.
Well, we're thrilled that Maria has joined us. It's our first ever program manager, which has really helped. I mean, we're still mostly a volunteer organization, so our volunteers do most of the program work. So to have some continuity, Maria's already brought a great deal of help with training and working with new volunteers who've taken on new responsibilities. So many of our volunteers have been with us for 10 years, so it's been a really terrific thing, and she's bringing new programs to us. So we're very excited about that opportunity, which is a perfect chance now because, the community's still in need. Yeah. There's been a great deal of cutbacks through state funding. So some of the other agencies that we rely on do not have funding. As a matter of fact, DuPage County is not accepting applications for homeless prevention this month. Wow. So that really then falls onto private agencies like ourselves and congregations who we help work with throughout the year. So she came at a perfect time to help with our business.
Well, and Maria, let's hear about some of those programs that you're doing at Naperville Cares.
Well, we provide emergency assistance for rent. We need to give rental assistance and also utility, help with utilities if people are falling behind on their utility bills. We have a car program where we give away cars, and we have a car repair program. So we're helping people who need their car repaired to stay employed.
Yeah, because you can't get to a job or get to a job interview if you don't have transportation. So I was always so impressed with that whole car program. I thought, what a great idea to do that. So, well, as you mentioned, funding has been tough, really tough for everyone, and the need is greater and greater. So one of the events you do is Hosting for a Cause, so cheers. So let's hear about this year's event.
Hosting for a Cause, it's our 7th year. It's a very well-attended, well-received event that people look forward to every year. It's held at Sullivan's, downtown Naperville. It's a wine pairing with the food event. So there's 5 courses. Each course is expertly paired with a wine going specifically with that course. So there's filet mignon and scallops and all sorts of things.
Yes, and it's November 5th.
November 5th.
November 5th, right. So, all right, so you gave us a little tease. So tell us a little bit more about that menu. We know Terrell Cole.
Right. Yes, he is the one who has put together the menu for
chef
us.
Executive chef at Sullivan's.
He put together the menu for us. So yeah, he has come up with great, endive salad and blueberry compote dessert. All these exquisite foods that will go with these wines that people highly anticipate the menu. And then on top of it, we have some fun other things that go on throughout the evening, some surprises that'll take place.
Oh, surprises!
Yeah.
Oh,
we're always full of surprises.
Oh yes, you're full of surprises.
Full of surprises. Yeah.
Oh, so it's a fun, festive evening for a great cause.
Right.
And so we've heard a little bit about the food and the ambience. Now, where do you get the wines?
The wines is actually through Sullivan's. They're a great supporter of ours, always have been involved with not only toasting, but obviously Cuisine for a Cause. And it's going to be Justin's Vineyards. And from California, they've said it's a great opportunity. They really love the wines. So they pair each course with that specifically. So We rely on them. They're the ones who actually do most of the work for this
Well,
event.
I understand that's quite a scientific process,
It is.
too.
It's a very,
you know,
it's,
the
this,
pairings.
the menus are probably the most difficult thing to get for the night because they really do spend a lot of time putting this together and really putting a fine, dinner together for us. And we really appreciate Sullivan's for supporting us, and Terrell.
Yes.
And Randy de Guzman is the new general manager over there. So he has just been terrific, and sort of as he's taking on a new job, taking on this new event for us. So we're really so pleased and for the generosity.
And Terrell is, as I know, is absolutely personality plus.
Yes, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Absolutely. You were going to say something.
No, he loves doing it for us. We love working with him, and they've really worked a really great menu that people will
So do you
look
sit
forward
down
to.
with him, or does you just let him
he doesn't,
do his
yeah,
thing?
we leave the food, we leave things to the experts.
Yes.
So, yeah, so
Understood.
he tells us what the menu will be, and then we just tell people, come on out and join us. So it's a really lovely evening for friends too, because we do have these lovely, people can sit with their friends and really have an opportunity to learn more about our organization and then really enjoy their evening too.
Sure, sure. Now, it is a fundraiser.
Yep.
So tell us how you're going to direct these funds.
So, again, this is one of our big fundraisers for the year. So the funds will go sort of for our operating, for the program operating expenses. So what's lovely about it, it goes to the emergency financial assistance, it goes to the car repair, because we have to repair the cars. It is going to our car repair program. The reason why we actually started the car repair program was because of the economy, people are keeping their cars longer, so we are getting less cars, and the cars we're getting need more repairs. So because of that, we felt we had to have some other way to really, how else do we keep people in transportation? So now that's why we're starting to repair client cars. So we started the pilot last year, and the board agreed to fund it more. So this goes to basically all our program expenses, which is so critically needed at this point.
And I know you guys are so good at maximizing your resources and making those stretch and helping so many families.
Right. I mean, our big thing is we collaborate and coordinate throughout the community. When people need $1,000 of rent, we won't necessarily be able to come up with that, but then we work with a local congregation to put that money together, or a local agency. If there's government money first, we will go there first, but that is very limited. So we maximize our program by connecting people to the correct resources first, if there's money, and sometimes it's non-financial resources that will help them, like the food pantry, Loaves and Fishes food pantry. So we try to maximize our assistance by connecting them to people that maybe do things better, and just really trying to stretch our dollars where we can.
Well, we want people to come out so we can add to those dollars for Toasting for a Cause, November 5th. Lovely evening at Sullivan. So thank you all for being on.
Thanks
We
for
so
having us.
appreciate it. Today's show is brought to you through the generosity of Cosley Zoo, and we're very grateful. Thank you also to the Naperville Garden Club for another beautiful floral arrangement. Many thanks to our guests today, our crew, and our viewers. This community is so extraordinary because of the people like those we visited with today and people like you. I'm Nancy Wearsome. Be sure to join us next time as once again we shine the spotlight on Naperville.